I went 8-8, man. That sounds like your type of picks, bro.
Get used to it, buddy.
What up, peeps? This is Get With Sports, place where you get your sports with a little swag. I'm Glass,
And I'm Brandon.
the best tag team tandem in sports talk. I would say on YouTube, but a lot of things going to change soon, so we're going to have to change that. But anyway, we're here to give you our week two NFL picks of the 2015 season. Last week was kind of troubling with me.
Yeah.
I went 8-8. My partner here went 10-6. Key games that messed me up. Indianapolis losing to Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to Tyrod Taylor. He balled out. I don't know what the hell happened to Andrew Luck, but anyway, that's a key game that messed me up. Seattle, St. Louis over Seattle. I kind of expected that because we both said that we liked St. Louis for the past couple of years. This might be the year they go ahead and ball out and take over the NFC West. Since it was a flyer, I had to take it. This might be the last time I ever picked Oakland Raiders to win anything. But anyway, since they blew them out, Tennessee Titans balled out on Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Everybody kept on saying Jameis Winston. I can't even say his name right now. Jameis Winston is more NFL polished rookie QB than Marcus Mariota. That is absolutely wrong. Mariota balled out. And I think in the future, since you got Ken Wisenhunt as his coach, and I'll probably talk about it later, his future is looking real bright as a pocket passer in the NFL. Jameis Winston, I think he's not kneed and pigeon-toed at the same time. That brother can't run. So that just goes to show that if you got a black quarterback, that doesn't mean that they can run. I'm just going to put it out there like that. Anyway, Philly over. I didn't win any of the Monday night games. You got Atlanta over Philly, and you got San Francisco over Minnesota. So, like I said before at the beginning, I went 8-8. Brandon went 10-6. So now I got a project on my hands now trying to come back. Oh, and in the Pick'em Shut Up League, I'm number 30 out of 34 teams, man. Unbelievable.
Rough week, but the good thing is week one.
Exactly. I won the championship last year. I'm on the bottom of the pile. Let's see what we could do. Moving forward, we got the injury list. I got 13 key players that got injured and will be missing a couple of weeks. Of course, the key of all the keys is Dez Bryant, wide receiver of the Cowboys. He broke his right foot. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. The Titans tight end Delanie Walker injured his right hand. Raiders quarterback Derek Carr injured his hand. X-rays came back negative, so he'll probably miss one game. Denver Broncos got 2 players injured. We got wide receiver Demaryius Thomas injured his hand. Running back C.J. Anderson sprained his toe. I don't know about Demaryius, but I know C.J. Anderson said he's probably missed 1 to 2 weeks.
Right.
The one that hurt my heart, even though we played him this last week, is defensive end. I think he's defensive end Terrell Suggs of the Baltimore Ravens. He will miss the remainder of the season because he tore his Achilles. That hurt. That's gonna hurt.
Is that his second time doing that?
Yes, exactly. I don't know if it's just the same foot, but yeah, just the second time. So he'll be out. That's the heart and soul of the Baltimore Ravens defense. So we'll see how they're gonna pursue anything after that. The running back for the Arizona Cardinals, Andre Ellington, injured his PCL in his knee. They took an MRI Monday, and I think they said it's just a sprain. So he'll be missing a couple of weeks. The Colts, T.Y. Hilton, injured his knee, and he'll be out for a few weeks. Dolphins tight end Deion Sims suffered a concussion. Carolina Panthers linebacker Luke Kuechly, another one suffered a concussion. Cornerback for the New York Jets, Antonio Cromartie, had a non-contact knee injury. It looked like it was serious, but I think that ended up being a sprain to his knee. I think it's an ACL sprain. Quarterback Josh McCown suffered a concussion trying to score a touchdown, so he's out for the Cleveland Browns. And last but not least, for the Washington team, we have wide receiver Deshaun Jackson left the game with a hamstring injury. He'll miss 2 to 4 weeks. So that's the injury list. Let's move on to the Week 2 NFL picks. First up on the docket on Thursday night is my beloved Denver Broncos going to Arrowhead Stadium to play the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs looked good last week when they played the Houston Texans. But once again, I told Brandon before we went on air, it's a tale of whether one team played extremely well or the other team played like ish. You know what I'm saying? KC, they look good, but then they played the Houston Texans, and the Houston Texans are straight sorry. So with that being said, like I said, Denver Broncos going up to Kansas City Chiefs. It might sound biased, but I'm going to go ahead and pick the Broncos over the Chiefs for a simple fact. I know the Arrowhead Stadium is one of the stadiums that's hard to win the game in, but we're talking about Peyton Manning. We're talking about an upgraded defense on the Denver Broncos. I think they could outplay. I think Peyton Manning could outplay Alex Smith. No shade on Alex Smith. He did good. But anyway, with that being said, it's an AFC West battle. Anybody can win, but I'm picking the Broncos over the Chiefs. What say you?
What 2 players Denver got out this week?
Demaryius Thomas got a hand injury. I don't know if he'll be out, but definitely C.J. Anderson, the running back, got a sprained toe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, look, these September games, man. I'm just going to say, you got to pick crazy games. Anybody can beat anybody in the month of September. And I say that every year, and I still go out and pick the teams that's supposed to win. And the only one, like I said, I stepped out on was the Pittsburgh, New England. You know, I figured New England. Yeah, New England's supposed to win that game, but I was taking Pittsburgh. Lost by a touchdown. Denver, they played good last week. Peyton Manning, he still threw 40-plus passes. Didn't really, light it up. But I like what Alex Smith did too. I thought he threw 30-some passes, which was more than he would normally throw. But he threw all of them 3 touchdowns, no picks, anything like that, which is excellent. He can do that for more than half the season. Kansas City can, live up to all the expectations people were having in them in the last 2 years. I don't think Denver going up there and beating them. I think Denver is going to be 1-1 next week. I'm going with Kansas City.
That ain't a bad pick. As much as I love my Denver Broncos, I cannot say that is a bad pick. Moving on to the second game, we have the Houston Texans going up to Bank of America Stadium to play the Carolina Panthers. Houston Texans have no offense. Brian Hoyer looked like garbage behind center. Carolina Panthers, not saying they're too much better on offense, but they at least have a quarterback and they have some kind of heartbeat of an offense. That Carolina Panthers defense, I know I just got through saying Luke Kuechly got a concussion. They got enough defense over there to overwhelm Houston Texans.
Right.
Houston Texans defense, Houston Texans defense and the Panthers defense going to cancel each other out. So it's all about the offense. I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers over the Houston Texans just because of that. What say you, bro?
Yeah, I like Carolina over Houston. Houston, they all defense right now, and well, this was just week 1, but their defense was kind of shaky, looked kind of shaky too then. But I know offensively they hot garbage. They ain't doing too much of nothing. They look as bad as they did last year. But again, it's only week 1.
Right.
Carolina, I'm expecting them to do bigger things in that division, and yeah, I think they're good enough to beat Houston this week. Cam Newton having a better game than he did last week.
Gotcha. Okay. Next game up is the San Francisco 49ers going up to Heinz Field to play the Pittsburgh Steelers. Once again, San Francisco 49ers look good, but we're talking about Minnesota. Everybody got high expectation for them to do well, and they look like the usual Minnesota Vikings. I'm just saying. Anyway, Pittsburgh Steelers, even though they lost last week, they lost to a good team in the New England Patriots. I expect big and better things for the Steelers. I'm definitely going to pick the Steelers to win at home above the San Francisco 49ers. What say you?
Yeah, San Francisco, they showed up last night, Minnesota didn't. I think I picked Minnesota to beat the 49ers, because they got all type of, problems going on over there. Kaepernick, he had a decent game. Nothing to write home about, no touchdowns, no picks. But Big Ben, he going to continue to do what he do. That San Francisco defense ain't the same defense it's been the last few years. I think he's going to light them up this week. So I'm taking Pittsburgh over San Francisco.
Okay. Side note, with the 49ers, note to Kaepernick, you can't run outside the pocket all the time. There was a play yesterday, man. He came out the pocket. He avoided one tackle, and when he turned around to head upfield, he got blasted before he made it out of bounds. So all these run option quarterbacks, they gotta watch their back, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next up, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is an NFC South divisional game. The Buccaneers going up to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome to play the New Orleans Saints. I'm not saying New Orleans Saints are all that, but hell, what I seen from Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they about to get demolished. It's about to be a massacre. So, yeah, of course, I'm definitely going to pick Drew Brees over I ain't gonna call him a bust, but what I seen last week, Jameis Winston has a lot to learn in the NFL. So I'm definitely gonna pick the Saints over the Buccaneers. What say you?
Okay, now let me ask you, who's Tampa's offensive coordinator? Do you know?
Tampa's? No, I don't know offhand.
See, Lovey had the same problem in Chicago with the offense.
Right.
You go get a rookie supposedly star quarterback. If you don't have the right people around him on offense, he ain't gonna do nothing, no way.
Exactly.
New Orleans, I like New Orleans. I like what they did last week. Drew Brees, he's Drew Brees. Only thing I was disappointed about was they don't have a running game.
Right.
Mark Ingram, he didn't. That's gonna catch up with them.
Mm-hmm.
They won't catch up with them against Tampa Bay though. I think they're gonna blow Tampa Bay out.
I agree.
I'm taking New Orleans over Tampa.
All right, cool. Next game up is another divisional game. It's an NFC North game. We got the Detroit Lions going up to TCF Bank Stadium to play the Minnesota Vikings. Detroit Lions did a good job going to San Diego. They just ran out of gas in the second half, and they let the San Diego Chargers walk up on them and win that game. Minnesota Vikings, like I said, I expect big things from them. They didn't look too hot Monday night. It's in Minnesota. Detroit has to win a game to keep up with the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to pick I'm gonna pick Matt Stafford over. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Matt Stafford over
Minnesota.
No, what's his name?
Bridgewater.
Thank you. Had a little brain fart. Pick that over there. I think Abdullah, the rookie running back for Detroit Lions, he gonna run roughshod over the Minnesota defense. I'm gonna pick the Lions over the Vikings. What say you? Sorry, Gio.
How many yards did the running back have last week? Right offhand?
No, not offhand.
You know what? Matthew Stafford, I was disappointed in him last week. I was disappointed in him with the 2 picks. He got the star receiver over there. I'm disappointed in him too. Not only because they lost the game, but because I have both of them in one of my fantasy leagues.
Okay.
And both of them was garbage. Bridgewater, I expected him to play better against the 49ers. He had that pick, no touchdowns. They're going against Detroit. I just expect both teams lost last week. I expect Detroit to rebound better than Minnesota.
Okay.
You know? Even though Peterson had a bad game too, but they only carried the ball 10 times. He carried it more than that after he came back after he broke everything on them 2 years ago.
The ACL tear? Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm taking Detroit over Minnesota this week.
Okay, cool. Next up on the docket, we have the Arizona Cardinals coming to our hometown, Soldiers Field, to play the Chicago Bears. I was highly impressed with what I seen with the Chicago Bears compared to what we've seen during the Trestman era. They look like they got some fight in them. Arizona Cardinals. A lot of people put some shade on Carson Palmer, but when they got Carson Palmer on that team, he make everybody look good. I hate to say it, I could be wrong. I want to pick the Bears, but for the simple fact, I'm 30th in the Pick 'em and Shut Up League. I'm at 8-8 with you. I'm going to pick the Arizona Cardinals over the Chicago Bears. What say you?
Yeah, I got everybody, was like, like you just said, kudos to the Bears for even playing in that game with Detroit. I don't like because that was a winnable game. Bears won that game. Arizona, Carson Palmer, he make them they night and day with him without him. 3 touchdowns, no picks. I like Arizona in this game. The Bears win, great, fantastic. I don't think that because the Bears will win because the defense didn't have a clue.
Exactly.
They don't have a clue. That secondary, I can suit up. I can get 200 yards on that secondary.
Right.
Matt Forte was the only bright spot out there. Well, not the only bright spot on offense. The offensive line looked good. Color looked good at times, but, the pick, everybody was playing the pick. The pick didn't lose the game.
Right.
The pick didn't lose the game. Right. So, as good as the Bears played, they also played equally not so good. I'm taking Arizona in week 2 over Chicago.
All right, cool. Next up is another divisional game, AFC East game. We have the New England Patriots going up to Ralph Wilson Stadium to play the Buffalo Bills. I love what I seen in excuse me. Sorry about that. I love what I seen.
Got you all choked up.
No, looking at you wearing this Chicago Cubs gear is what messing me up.
Get ready, baby.
Anyway, back on track. We have I like what I seen in Buffalo Bills. Like I said, Tyrod Taylor balled out. Rex Ryan put new energy in that team. I'm going to say this about Rex Ryan. He's a great coach, but after a while, after a couple of years, whatever he says goes to deaf ears. So, like I said, it's his first year, so everything's good and dandy. It's like a new bicycle. They're going up against New England Patriots. They know how to. I'm going to go ahead and put out there. They know how to cheat, but they're not at home, so they can't blame it on the headset. I'm just saying.
Hasn't been proven.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump out there.
Courts and everything. I mean, we took this federal and everything. I mean, come on now. We can go on and on about this.
Your team.
Knowing it and proving it is 2 different things.
Give me the bitch.
That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Buffalo Bills over the Patriots. I think Rex Ryan always have an axe to grind against the Patriots. He got a nice steady defense. They got a nice little run game. Hopefully Tyrod Taylor if he minimizes mistakes, he got a chance to win it for him. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my faith in the Bills over the Patriots. What say you?
Okay, that's nice. That's sweet. Well, yeah, Rex Ryan got an axe to grind. Always got an axe to grind. Can't beat them. Right. These are your world champions right here. Can't beat them. I'm sorry. I stepped out there. I was trying to win this pick 'em league. I went against y'all last week. Tom, won't happen again. Won't happen again. I'm taking y'all over Buffalo. Buffalo, I love what they doing on defense. I like Tyrod Taylor, how he played last week. Ain't going to be enough this week against the Super Bowl champions. Sorry, you're gonna, that's how I go. You play good one week, you lose the next week. Super Bowl champions. I'm taking New England. So,
okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
That won't happen again.
okay. Yeah, you shocked me last week. Everything's good and steady with the world now. Knowing that.
Oh yeah.
Pick the Patriots. All right. Next game up, we have another divisional game. An NFC East game. We got the Dallas Cowboys going up to Lincoln Financial Field to play the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not sold on what Chip Kelly's doing with the Eagles. I seen what they had last night. Dallas Cowboys, I must say, I'm going to have to give Tony Romo a little bit more credit than I usually do. I can honestly say right now he is a top 10 quarterback. Might be top 5.
Damn!
Because there's some stuff. Forget you, man.
I'm sorry.
Forget you, man.
You hitting the brakes.
Because I was impressed with what I seen. I've always said that he was not a clutch quarterback. I was absolutely wrong. There was a stat that came up on, I think it was on ESPN, where he, since 2009, I think it was, he is top in fourth quarter comebacks over Peyton Manning, over Aaron Rodgers. He's number 1. So, yes, I will take that moniker away that he's not clutch. I guess it's like behind the scenes. If you really don't look at it, you don't see it. And once again, 2 years ago, he had a shootout with Peyton Manning and the Broncos. I think it was like 50-something to 49. So back to this game. I'm gonna reel it back. Come back to this game. I know they're missing Des Bryant for a couple of weeks. But like I said before, I'm not impressed with what I've seen with the project that's called the Philadelphia Eagles. I like what I see in Dallas. I know Dallas on the road. This is a divisional game. This is a game that Philly must win since they're 0-1 right now, but I can't see it. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Dallas Cowboys over the Philadelphia Eagles. What say you?
Yeah, that was an impressive game with Romo. I'm not I don't dislike Romo. I'm just not a Romo fan.
Right.
He may be, one of the top 10 quarterbacks. I'll stop just short of saying 5, but he may be one of the top 10s, and comebacks or whatever. That's good, but some of the great quarterbacks, they're not behind, so they don't have to come back. So,
right.
That plays into it too. And then with Philly, like we was talking before we got on the air, with DeMarco Murray.
Yeah.
How you get this guy and you got 9 carries for the entire game? 9.
I know that.
What did Bradford threw the ball 52 times? His arm is dead. He went 2 seasons and threw the ball 52 times.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So you put all that. Okay, and he did the 336 yards, 1 and 2. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, but you could do it. If I throw it 50 times, yeah, I'm going to get it.
That's what I'm saying. You do it 50 times. Over 50 times. That's why, he took at least 20 of them supposed to be handoffs.
Exactly. Right.
So I don't know what they doing over there in Philly. The coach doing down there. I don't think this is going to work if this is game plan. One, you got to know who your quarterback is. He's not used to finishing seasons.
Right. Good point.
First and foremost, you got him dropping back all these times. That would never happen. So I gotta go with Dallas, even like you say, even without Des Bryant, because I don't know what's going on in Philly right now. That's crazy, So
right.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, cool. Next up, we have the San Diego Chargers going up to Paul Brown Stadium to play the Cincinnati Bengals. I still think Cincinnati Bengals not going to finish well in the AFC North with the Baltimore Ravens, with the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I was impressed with what I seen. But then again, like I said at the beginning of the show, did you play well or did the other team suck?
Right.
I want to say the Oakland Raiders suck. I'm never going to pick them to win the game the rest of the season. That's just me. But San Diego Chargers, they impressed me. Detroit Lions didn't put a lot of pressure on Phillip Rivers. If you give Phillip Rivers enough time, he will pick you apart. He'll air it out. Little short dinkies to the little short passes. They walked up on the Detroit Lions. I think the score was 21-3 or 21 to 3 at halftime, and they walked up on the Lions to win the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the San Diego Chargers to win on the road against the Cincinnati Bengals. Chargers over Bengals. What say you?
Yes, I like Phillip Rivers too. Andy Dalton, he's truly a regular season quarterback. Don't get his coach fired this year. Yeah,
I agree. Totally agree.
They're gonna have their hands full against San Diego this week. I don't think he'll be able to do some of the same things he did this week against the Chargers. Phillip Rivers, big money, big contract, and he's playing like it, So his preseason went right into his regular season.
Right.
I'll take San Diego over Cincinnati.
Okay, cool. We're gonna move on to the next game. We have the Tennessee Titans going up to First Energy Stadium to play the Cleveland Browns. I am very impressed with the Titans. I know what to expect from the Cleveland Browns. Tennessee Titans, I'm going to make it quick. Tennessee Titans will go into First Energy Stadium to win this game. And I'm going to say this right now. Who might be Coach of the Year? Ken Whisenhunt. Why do I say that? He made Marcus Mariota look good. The reason why I say that, if you watch that game, I believe that if you bring in a college quarterback his first year, you should run some college schemes that he used to. If you watch the game, the Tennessee Titans over with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, there were some Oregon Duck plays that Ken Whisenhunt incorporated in the offensive game plan. Ingenious. So he did what I thought any coach should do for a rookie quarterback. So with that being said, the Tennessee Titans got something to look up to because Ken Whisenhunt he incorporated the run option that Mariota is used to, but I believe that he will enhance pocket passing schemes so Mariota could feed Mariota to make him a better quarterback. Mm-hmm. So with everything being said, I know I went off the tracks on that one, but I just had to put that little side note in. Right. I'm going to pick the Tennessee Titans over the Cleveland Browns. What say you?
Hey, I didn't see the game, but I'm going to say he played almost a perfect game at 158 passer rate.
Yep.
4 touchdowns. He stayed right within, what he was supposed to be doing or whatever. Now, this is a question.
Wait. 4 touchdowns in the first half. Let me just put that out there. Go ahead, man.
First half, see? Yeah. So, he didn't do nothing extra. He didn't try to do nothing extra.
Exactly.
And now with Cleveland, Josh McCown started that game, right?
He started it, yeah.
He threw 8 passes for the entire game.
Yeah.
5 of 8.
And he tried to do a John Elway and got his brain smashed. That's why he out.
That's why he out. Probably the best thing for him. He's gonna lose this week anyway. He's doing what they're doing. I'm taking Tennessee also.
All right, cool. Game 11. We have the Atlanta Falcons going up to MetLife Stadium to play the New York Giants. This is going to be the good game. This is a coin flipper. I can't actually say who I think will win. I know the Giants lost, but I think they had a brain fart. They let the Cowboys. They played prevent defense, and that's what messed them up. In that play, they had Eli throwing the ball instead of running the ball and running some time off the clock. That's on the coach on that one. The Atlanta Falcons, on the other hand, like I said last week, Dan Quinn got that defense looking like it's an upgrade. I can see big things for the Atlanta Falcons. They look good Monday night against the Eagles. But I'm going to go with the home team. I'm going to go with Eli Manning. I think he's going to have a nice little game. They got like I said, they got to keep track with the Cowboys in the NFC East. I'm going to pick the Giants over the Falcons only because they're at home. What say you?
Yeah, the Giants actually played good. They just missed on a couple hits and plays that they would normally get.
Right.
He got through a game. He didn't throw a pick. Giants defense, they kept him in the game or whatever. So that was just unfortunate. They lost their game to Dallas, even though I had Dallas beating them, but it was so close that it could have went either way. Right. Atlanta was a surprise to me. I didn't think they come out and play like they playing. They got a lot of different young players on the team. The offensive line still suspect, but the defense, like you said, they was all over the place last week. So we'll just see week 2. We'll see if somebody sore or whatever. See if they still jumping around like they was, the other day.
True.
So I'm like you say, because the Giants at home, I'm going to take New York also.
All right, cool. Next up, we have the St. Louis Rams going up to FedEx Field to play the Washington Pro Football Team. Dude, I'm not going to waste no time on this one. We both love the St. Louis Rams and what they doing. We like Jeff Fisher. I can't say anything really good about the Washington team. I'm going ahead and pick the Rams over Washington. What say you?
Yeah, the Rams look good playing defense, Foles within the system. That Fisher got for him. Washington, they even lost their best receiver. He out 6 weeks or something like that.
4 to you're right, 4 to 6 weeks.
So that's definitely not good. They got one quarterback they don't want there, and they got one quarterback somewhere else. So yeah, I'm gonna take St. Louis over Washington this week.
Okay, all right. Next up, we have the Miami Dolphins going up to Everbank Field to play the Jacksonville Jaguars. I know Jacksonville will not go through this season winless. I took a chance on them last week, think they was going to win the week 1 against the Panthers. They look bad. With that being said, I got high hopes for the Miami Dolphins. I like what Ryan Tannehill doing. They got a stout defense with Sue out there on the line, Brent Grimes in the secondary. You can almost say they are a all-around team. I'm gonna pick the Miami Dolphins over the Jacksonville Jaguars. What say you?
Yeah, Jacksonville, they got a lot. They get down and rebuild it from bottom to the top. Miami, they look good. I like Tannehill as a quarterback. I think he's going to be an average in the middle of the pack quarterback. Miami defense is good, but I don't know. They may be missing Sue. What's wrong with this guy, man?
No, he's not. No, he's not going to get suspended. You talking about that kick?
Yeah.
No, he's not going to get suspended. I heard that Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He did it though.
Yeah.
With that being said, I will take Miami over Jacksonville.
Okay. All right. 14th game we got on the docket is the Baltimore Ravens going up to Old Cold Coliseum to play the Oakland Raiders. Baltimore 0-1. They played a good game. Oakland Raiders, to hell with them. This is going to be a blowout. I'm definitely going to pick the Oakland Raiders over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I will pick the Baltimore Ravens over the Oakland Raiders. What say you, man?
Yeah, I like Derek Carr's out.
Yeah.
They don't have a quarterback. Somebody going to be there, but they don't have a quarterback.
Right.
So, Suggs, he re-injured. That's not going to be enough for Oakland to beat Baltimore, though. So I'm going to take Baltimore this week.
Okay, cool. We have the Seattle Seahawks playing the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. Listen, man, this is the only way I can explain this to you. 2 years ago, Seattle Seahawks went off the Hail Mary pass in the corner of the end zone. Last year, Green Bay should have been going to the Super Bowl. The tight end blew that game up for the Green Bay Packers. Now the Seattle Seahawks got to go to Lambeau Field to play the Green Bay Packers. You know the movie Casino, when they took the two brothers out to the desert, beat their ass to death, dug a hole, put them in a hole, and buried them out there?
Yeah.
You can expect that with the Seahawks this week. The Green Bay Packers got an axe to grind with them. They're going to beat them to death, take them outside to the parking lot, dig a hole, put them up in there. For real, for real. You heard it here first. It ain't even going to be close. Sorry, all the Seahawks fans, but I'm just going to keep it real with you. I got the Green Bay Packers easily beat the Seattle Seahawks. And the Seattle Seahawks, get your game right. Go ahead and sign Cam Chancellor. It's only $1 million. That's all I got to say. What say you, bro?
You know what? I agree with you signing Cam Chancellor. They need to go and get that issue resolved. But I'm going to let you know and all the rest of you people who pick Green Bay over Seattle. Green Bay don't know how to kill Seattle. They don't know how. They've had opportunity after opportunity. They don't know how to kill them. And they won't kill them this week.
Whoa.
Seattle got embarrassed this week by letting the Rams come back in overtime, win that game. It's not going to happen again. They got Aaron Rodgers' number. They know what to do for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers don't know how to kill the Seattle Seahawks. He don't.
Okay.
With all of that being said, I'm taking Seattle again.
Okay.
Over the Green Bay Packers.
Cool. That's what I like to hear.
They have to be taught how to kill Seahawks. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know.
Good point. Side note, just in case nobody seen me on Twitter, I went on ahead and gave Pete Carroll the Dumbass of the Week award for the simple fact, to end the 2014 season in the Super Bowl, you made a dumbass play by trying to pass the ball on the Patriots, and you're going to start the 2015 season with a dumbass play by the onside kick in overtime. So, yes, I'm just going to let you know he won the Dumbass of the Week award. He won the DAW. So, congratulations to Pete Carroll. Okay, let's move on. Last game we got on the docket, Monday night in Lucas Oil Stadium. We had the New York Jets playing the Indianapolis Colts. Here's another toss-up game. I understand the New York – well, I ain't going to say I understand the New York Jets don't have a quarterback. They do have a quarterback. Ryan Fitzpatrick did a hell of a job last week. Y'all might as well say he is the starting quarterback when Geno Smith come back. They did a great job. That defense did a hell of a job. Ty Bowles did a great job defensively. He's a defensive-minded coach on a nice defensive-oriented team. Indianapolis Colts, I'm not impressed with what I seen last week. You loaded up this year to go for the Super Bowl, and you crash landed in Buffalo week 1. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give the Indianapolis Colts a mulligan for last week, and I believe that since they're at home, they will get the ship right and go through the season the way they're supposed to be going through it. I'm going to pick the Colts over the Jets. What say you, bro?
Nope, mulligans here. Nope. Luck may be exposed. Now, I know week 1, so it's only week 1, but he's going to reckon have trouble with these top defenses. Buffalo done showed him something. The Jets are going to be one of the top defenses he faced. And if Fitzpatrick can stay within himself, New York also going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball between 20 and 30 times. They're going to keep – Luck ain't going to be on the field all that time. You know, when he's on the field, he will be moving. Trust me. You know, so, I ain't no mulligans or nothing. I think this is going to shake up the world right here. Indianapolis Colts are going to start the season at 0-2. 0-2 this season. Yeah, I'm taking the New York Jets.
Okay. Well, that's all our picks. I'll let you guys know. Thanks for watching the show. Tell us what you think. Put it down in the comments. If you haven't subscribed to the Get With It Sports 2 channel, please do so right now. Click the subscribe button. And I have to say this, Brandon. You impressed me this year. Well, because you making stuff sound good. Every game that you talked over, you made it sound good. You almost changed, especially this last game. You almost made me change my mind on this last game.
You should have. I would have let you. I'd turn my head.
No. I got to find a way to catch up on you, man. You 2 games above me. I got to find a way. I got to do my thing. Because we've been doing this for 5 to 6 years.
No luck to help you.
We've been doing this 5-6 years. I've been undefeated. I got to keep that streak going. But you sounded good this year, bro. So I give kudos to you, man. So that's all we got for you today. I'm trying. You know what? I can almost say you got some sense until I see you in your Cubs gear. You got your Cub hat on. You got your Cubs jersey. Man,
Fox fan, you hate, man. Come on now.
Hey, man.
Everybody's doing their thing on the north side. We've been doing big things on the north side.
With that being said, let's go ahead and wrap up the shop. Let's go ahead and let people know what we got going on here. Of course, every Tuesday, you're going to catch us making our NFL picks. every Thursday, we're going to do something new. We got a nice little podcast going on Spreaker, Spreaker, not speaker, Spreaker with an R. Download that. Download Get With It Sports Media. Also download the 3-Point Conversion Station. We'll be there. We will give you our 1 hour long podcast. It's called Just Talking Sports. We talk about all the topics of that week. Mm-hmm. And I could tell right now we will be talking about the Cubs somewhere within that hour for a hot second.
That too. If we talking about top sports, we talking about the 4th best team in the majors this year.
Hot second. Once again, hot second. Anyway, we got that going. And yeah, just check us out, man. We're going up and coming. So that's it for Get With It Sports. That's it for our NFL picks. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't, like I said, subscribe to the channel. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Get With It Sports. Check out my partner in crime here on Twitter at LEB412. Check out the blog page at getwithitsports.wordpress.com. Any questions, comments, any topics you want us to talk about, hit us up at getwithitsports2, that's number 2, at gmail.com. And as parting shots, this is Get With It Sports, place where you get your sports with a little swag. I'm Glass.
And I'm Brandon.
Best tag team tandem in sports talk. And as always, be good, be safe, get with it. Peace.
Yeah.